like what we would in our culture be like, oh, that's good hair. and and this is what started me to do a look into this whole situation a lot more. I had never seen the movie Good Hair, but when I cut my hair off, everyone was like, oh, did you see Good Hair? Is that why you cut your hair off? I'm like, no, I didn't. But then it made me curious to see the movie because everyone was referring the movie to what I had did to myself. So anyway, I was fast forwarding. My husband found the YouTube videos, and then I said, well, get this. I'm going to cut my hair off next week. I'm not waiting. I'm not doing anything. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I don't want this. I don't want this hair. I don't want to deal with this. I'm chopping it all off. And the next week, I went right to a hair salon that I did not know. And my husband came with me. And I said, and that's the picture that you see with me on my video diary, me under the hair dryer. And he took pictures. I said, Chris, I'm scared, but I'm cutting because I've never had, even like I said, when I had my dreads, my hair was braided before. So I still had about 2 or 3 inches of hair on my head before I decided to dread it. So I had never seen myself in the state in which I had put myself in after that day. So my first haircut was December 5th of 2009. And then I had to cut it several times after that. But the last time I cut it was April 5th of 2010. And that's where I really marked my journey from. Only because I had to cut my hair several times to get to learn my curl pattern. Because when you first cut your hair, because you've been processing your follicles for so long, your hair does not grow in a curl pattern that you could deal with. I was looking crazy at first. And I was a little insecure because, I told you it was like 5 weeks into my perm. So my hair was still kind of like permed a little bit. I didn't even care. I just wanted it off. I wanted to start fresh. And so when it was growing up, though, I would have like this mix of natural with a mix of straight hair, flyaway hairs in between. It was looking crazy. And I would just try different products. I was learning about different products and just something to bring some type of coil pattern to my hair because it was just looking nuts. But, I stuck with it and I just cut my hair like 2 or 3 times. And then, like I said, the last time I cut it was April 5th of 2010. And, to give myself a boost of self-confidence, I went to have a photo shoot. Now, when I was younger, I did pageants and I used to do modeling and things of that nature. So I felt like it was going to be a good pick-me-up. So I decided to go have a photo shoot done. Just to, get a feeling into my own skin, to try to get comfortable in my own skin and realize this is me and just see myself in a whole new light that I hadn't seen myself in before. And I promise you, from the time I cut my hair off, even though I was looking crazy, I was happy when I first cut my hair off. It was just hard dealing with the transition in between, looking crazy. But I still rocked it. I still rocked it. And then by like after that last time when I cut my hair, you could tell it was ready because I had like one of those TWAs that was like real stiff. It was not strayaways. It wasn't anything like that. Like it was stiff. It was hair. Like stiff hair. And then from that moment on, I've been growing my hair and now I love it. I'll be doing some length checks at some point. I actually want to start doing more demos, like and shy away from just the picture videos. But it's very hard for me because, like I said, I have 2 children. One is 6, one is 2. I had to put the 2-year-old downstairs with my grandmother in order to do this because he likes the camera himself. So every single time I put the camera on, he's like right here in the camera. I'm like, baby, you're going to make too much noise. Like, it's not going to work. Like, I have to talk to the people. I have to do some therapy right now. I have to do some confessionals. So it's taking me longer to do the demos and the tutorials that I like to do, because of the simple fact that I do have 2 children, and I'm really, really busy. But I do have the 2 children that just won't sit still. I like to say I'm cable vision on demand because anytime I start to do something, if they need me, I'm on demand. I got to stop whatever I'm doing to attend to the babies. So, they come first. But, yeah, that's my story. And I wanted to just share that with you guys. And And another thing I wanted to share with you guys. So since I've gone natural, at first my family, when I did the dreads the first time, they were like, "Oh, you would never get a job. Da 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 da. People don't like that. Da 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 da." Yeah, I had jobs with Zales. I was an assistant manager for Zales. So I shut that up. And then sometimes the rhetoric is good because I have a rebellious personality. So them with the rhetoric sometimes only ignites the fire in me for my rebellion to specifically prove them wrong. So, in that though, not knowing I would learn so much about myself that's beyond proving them wrong, that I'm on a whole other plane. The growth is somewhere else. I'm so much more happier now. Anyway, so my aunt and them now they're like, oh, we would get into arguments at the beginning. Oh, not everyone is gonna look good natural. That's not for everybody. My aunt would tell me that's not for everybody. You think every woman is gonna look good like that? Because like I said, I'm trying to do a natural hair magazine, and I'm saying it's for curly girls by curly girls, because I want it to be all regular women. No superstars, no models. I want us to inspire each other. I want it to be all your stories, my stories, things of that nature. Because the people that I want to feature on the cover, I'm going to have professional photo shoots. But the people that I want to have on the covers are regular women that I meet from YouTube, from Twitter, from Facebook. Regular women are going to be in the cover because I feel like this is what it should be. We can inspire each other. And so when I told her about this idea, she's like, everybody's not going to look good natural. And if you think that that's something that you can do, you think that you can just, make women go natural, or you think that you can assist in that. I don't know. Once again, trying to put down something else. Sometimes it's hard for people to evolve. They're stuck on what they know and old school things. And that's why I'm even doing this YouTube thing now, because I am trying to evolve as a person. Just because you have to step outside your comfort zone and things that you're used to doing. So that's why I decided to make this first video where I'm actually speaking with you guys. I hope you're not too upset. I know I talked for a minute, but I feel I'm very talkative, so that might be a problem. I done started something, a can of worms that done open. I don't know if anybody's ready for it, but I have a lot to say now. I'm comfortable. I'm good. And all the times before when I've been speaking, I've been very shy. But now that I have put that out there to the world, the reason why I feel like this was so good for me, why it was so freeing, and why I wanted to be so much a part of what's going on underground, because I was so inspired specifically by the women on YouTube. And like I said, I didn't know anyone else like this. Taryn now, there's all these people, not now, they've been doing this for a while. I didn't know any of them. Not to say they didn't inspire me. I didn't know any of them. And then after I started doing more research, I found them. But the two people that specifically inspired me the most were Long Hair Don't Care and Lady Libra. And maybe like two other people. Because I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, maybe she got that good hair. Let me see somebody else. Maybe she got that good hair. Why her hair looking like that? Maybe. And then I would notice after like 7 years what these women were looking like. You could see the confidence exuding out of their body. You could see them turn from that shy person into that confident person. And that's how I feel now. In the beginning, because you're not used to seeing yourself in that state, or because you're bald, like, we also have to remember we never have to cut all our hair off if we didn't perm it in the first place. So you have to go through those stages. But it was a learning experience that I loved and enjoyed. And like I said, it was very freeing for me. And I'm so much more happier right now than I was when I used to perm my hair. I will never perm my hair again. I will never perm my hair again. Like, ever. Because I like healthy hair more than like length and all that. And I feel like, you see all this right here? My hairline is still a little pushed back. One part is here, one part is here. Yeah, that's called traction alopecia. from all that processing. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I wouldn't even be going through this if I never used to perm my hair as consistently as they used to every 4 weeks. But it's all right because everything in life is a learning process. And that is what I am doing right now. So, on that note, I am going to sign out and say thank you for listening to my confessional. And I hope that it can help somebody else. I hope it can relate to someone else. So, you know what I felt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that insecure um, little girl with the complexes of being so different from my Indian-like family, and being the outcast. And no human being wants to be the outcast. Nobody wants to be considered different. You know, I've gotten into my own skin, and I love me for who I am. I mean, I loved me, but there was always a little something that I would, the self confidence was just a little off. And now I'm so happy that I am who I am. So, signing out, Cassie, Lady C, whatever you want to call me, but it's Cassie. And you guys will definitely be hearing more from me. Thanks. Love and peace. Bye.